my bubble friends. Tonight, I'd like you to get comfortable, maybe get some tea, because I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you some low lore. I've mentioned before that I was born in the ocean, in a city of merfolk called Delphinia. And tonight, I'll tell you a bit about the family that raised me. I don't know if you consider this ASMR, but I just figured I'd make this video a little more soft-spoken in hopes that you'll find my voice relaxing. Let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoy it. My father, Terence, was 26 when I was born. He lived with my grandma Viola, and he worked really hard to provide for the house so she can rest in her older years. And just when their lives were starting to get more comfortable with Terence's stable income, suddenly a baby girl is added to the Everon household. Needless to say, I made things a little harder for them when I was born. But they loved me dearly and did their best to raise me well. My mother has always been a great mystery. I've never met her, and Dad says she just handed him baby me and was never seen again. We're sure Terence is my biological father, though. We have the exact same tail. But that's one of the few things Dad and I have in common. For instance, I looked nothing like the other merfolk of Delphinia. I had blue skin, scales all over, weird fish ears, and legs. I stood out like a sore thumb when I started school. I was bullied occasionally. They never laid a hand on me, thankfully, but their words hurt enough. I was an outcast, and every kid in school preferred to single me out rather than bully me directly. They even started spreading rumors about me, like, "She's contagious," and other stupid stuff like that. Well, at least the teachers liked me. I was a natural in most things merfolk needed practice and study to perfect. My voice was more powerful than the others in my class, so my spells were stronger. Waterbending was always a piece of cake too. But I felt bad for the kids who were having trouble with it. I've tried to approach and offer help, but they'd always decline and keep their distance. And of course, what mattered the most to me was that at the end of the day, I'd come home to my favorite hero, my dad. He was always the highlight of my day, and I loved every second we spent together. And I miss him so much. Because of how different I was, and all the mysteries around me, like how I looked, my natural power compared to other kids, and my mysterious mother. I decided I'd leave Delphinia someday and go out into the world, try to learn who I am, what I am, what's my purpose, why am I this way, and what do I do about it? Grandma passed away in her sleep when I was 16. Dad and I were greatly affected by her passing. It made me feel bad for what I planned to do, but Dad was already aware of it, and he was supportive of my decision. So, when I turned 18, I left. I wore the white swimsuit Grandma had given me on my 15-year-old birthday, and I left my hometown. I had a small bag with a few belongings, but I lost them on the way to the surface. It's been 3 years, and I haven't seen my father since. I miss you, Dad. Little Lola loves you very much, and I can't wait to see you again. Terence, this song is for you. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I'll hold you in my heart. I I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me as the little girl you raised. Remember me as your daughter mermaid. It pains me to leave you behind, but thanks for the support. You've been the hero of my life. You'll always be, I'm sure. Remember me, 'cause I'll keep singing for you. Remember me, 'cause I'll remember the deep blue. I'll dream of soon returning home, so wait for me till then.